Ciao ragazzi e bentornati, io sono Manu e questo è Italy Made Easy. Alright, welcome back. So this is the final leg of our journey with the verb comprare, and we're working at getting you to speak Italian like a native speaker when you pronounce verbs. That's a very hard thing to do, and nobody is teaching you that. So I decided that I'd be the one helping you sound like a native when you use verbs, which is pretty much every day, like, you know, right? So anyway, we've already looked at the verb comprare in the present tense, passato prossimo, and imperfetto, and for each tense we saw the statement, negative statement, question and negative question, and that's what we're doing now with this imperfetto. We're asking the negative question of the imperfetto. So if you don't know what the imperfetto is or how it works, go to my channel or website, italymedisi.com, italymedisi.com, I speak way too fast, and find something that can help you understand how it works. This series is more about getting you to sound like a native and getting used to the speed, that way you can hear it and understand when Italians speak to you. So, imperfetto, it's a past tense that describes habits in the past, and it's a negative question. So, for example, the question that we are kind of asking is, when you were little, didn't you always buy fruit at the market? That's the kind of question we're asking, okay? So, it's long and difficult, but you will be fine. Let's start with me, as in I. That's the sentence that we're saying. We're asking, okay? Can you... No, I'm not gonna... Wait until I say it. It's pretty difficult. I don't want you to try and not... It's difficult, okay? So, I'll say it. I'll say the statement first, as I like to do, and then I want you to pay attention to the difference between the statement and the question. Okay? They're both negative. So the negative statement is, da piccolo non compravo mai il gelato per mia nonna. And that was really slow. I'll say it at normal speed. Da piccolo non compravo mai il gelato per mia nonna. You can repeat, sorry. Ripeti. And that means that when I was little, I never used to buy ice cream from my grandma. But now I'm asking the question, okay? So, same thing. Put a question mark at the end and you got the question, but how does it sound? Okay. As silly as it is to ask a question about ourselves like this, but... Da piccolo non compravo mai il gelato per mia nonna? Da piccolo non compravo mai il gelato per mia nonna? Yeah. I just realized that it makes sense. I could be asking my parents, when I was little, didn't I used to buy ice cream for grandma? You could say that, yeah, why not? Yeah, plausible. Now, next question. I'm going to use the word mai, which you kind of know mai as meaning never. But what happens? When we use the word mai, with its negative verb, because that's when we use mai, we use the negative verb. But when we use it in a question, it becomes ever, not never. Okay? Pay attention. So I'm going to say it, and then I will translate it together. But the sentence is this. Da piccola non compravi mai la frutta al mercato? Da piccola non compravi mai la frutta al mercato? Ripeti? Perfetto. So this means, when you were little, didn't you ever, you can't say that in English, didn't you ever buy? Well, you can. Didn't you ever buy, or, yeah, have you ever bought, really? But it's ever, believe me, okay? Don't translate it, it doesn't work, I don't know. Okay, so next one. We're talking about Marco collecting figurine, which is not figurines, it's stickers, okay? It's like baseball cards, but usually for soccer players. Okay? The statement is, da bambino Marco non comprava mai le figurine. That's the statement. The question is, da bambino Marco non comprava mai le figurine? Da bambino Marco non comprava mai le figurine? Perfetto, okay, good, yeah. Now, next one is the super hard one, because it's really long. When we lived in Italy, didn't we buy pizza every day? That's what we're saying, okay? So, quando abitavamo in Italia, non compravamo la pizza tutti i giorni? That's really long, I'll say it again. I'm not going to slow down because I want you to get good with the reality. Ok? So, quando abitavamo in Italia, non compravamo la pizza tutti i giorni? Quando abitavamo in Italia, non compravamo la pizza tutti i giorni? Perfetto, benissimo. Now, same thing about voi, you guys. Quando abitavate in Italia, non compravate la pizza tutti i giorni? I'll say it again. Quando abitavate in Italia, non compravate la pizza tutti i giorni? Prego? Ripeti? Ok? Quando abitavate in Italia, non compravate la pizza tutti i giorni? Complimenti. It's really hard, isn't it? And now, my siblings, weren't they good when they were little? Ok, so, da piccoli i miei fratelli non erano buoni? Da piccoli i miei fratelli non erano buoni? Benissimo. Da piccoli i miei fratelli da piccoli i miei fratelli non erano buoni? Benissimo, ok. And that means when they were little, my siblings weren't they good? Ok, perfetto. Complimenti, finito. So, I hope you enjoyed this journey with the verb comprare in the presente, passato prossimo e imperfetto, in the statement, negative, statement, question, and negative question. The main thing that I want you to take away from this series for this verb is all the tips that I've shared for you to be able to hear it when Italians talk to you. It's all about getting used to the speed, to the mumbling, so you can do it too. I'll give you the permission to speed up and mumble, because I know you can. And sometimes with a foreign language, and I say this from experience, I mean, I've had to go through what you're going through when I learned Spanish, when I learned Portuguese, when I learned English, obviously. Now I'm kind of going through it because I'm relearning French. It's tough, but we gotta do it because we want to be comfortable conversing with people from that language. And we don't have to be perfect. We don't have to speak perfectly. We don't have to have perfect grammar, but we want to be able to understand them. And speed is, unfortunately, one of the things that usually gets us. So I hope this series helped you. Go to italymade.com. You will find a lot of stuff to help you with your Italian. Shadowing videos, grammar videos, pronunciation videos. You can find some courses that you can enroll. And if this is really helping you, I'm preparing an audio course that will help you pronouncing verbs and conjugate them in all tenses, not just the 3 ones that we've played with so far. Ok? Ma per adesso basta. Voi siete stanchi e io sono stanco. You are tired and I am tired. That's for sure. Ok, grazie mille e ci vediamo la prossima volta. Buona serata o buona giornata. Ciao ciao. Un bacio.